G'day folks, and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of the Dyson Sphere Program, and we're looking at the Interstellar Logistics Station. Brilliant! So I have worked it out with much mucking around, actually not too much mucking around, but I've at least worked out how to get it functional. A couple of things before we kick off. Actually, do you know what? Let's just have a quick look at this station and what it does. And yeah, we'll talk a bit about the energy consumption, these ships here versus these ships here, and of course these two selections. But first of all, I'll get you to check out the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you in just a sec. Right, the Interplanetary Logistics System. Let's get straight into it. Welcome to the episode. So I guess the absolute goal here is to get titanium coming in, already smelted into ingots, titanium ingots coming straight into here and going straight into the box to be fed into the system, and thus increasing yellow science. Because at the moment, we're literally just not producing anything. We're stockpiling red and blue, but the yellow needs a supply of titanium. So on the lava planets, the planet where we're getting the titanium ingots from, just to let you know, on that one, we won't fly there, but on that one, I've set up this bottom one to remote supply, this one. So I've set it up to what this is here, so remote supply. I'm not sure what the top part does, but if we're talking about, I think we're just talking about remote, so we're talking the bottom, we're just looking at the bottom ones because we're talking about taking stuff from another planet to this planet, and that's the interstellar part. These can also be used in conjunction with your level 1, or not your level 1, but these towers here, the ones that just send it around your planet. Similar to this, not as tall, have smaller drones and they send it around your planet. So I've set that one to remote supply, and I'm going to set this one to remote demand. Okay, and all of a sudden, because I put a drone into the system at the other end, that is now going to be getting us 200 pieces of these and bringing them down. In the meantime, I actually went and created some more of these larger drones. So if we can see them, where are they? There they are. Nope, that's a reinforced thruster, not a drone. Where can we see these lovely tackers? There's the logistics ones, and we're looking for the 6... I mean, they've got to be right in front of me here. Can I tidy this up a bit? There we go. Okay, here we are. The 6 logistics vessels. So I'm going to grab all 6 of these and pop them into here. And that puts the 6 in. And it says here that we're now going to get, and we should get 1,200. Sorry, 1,400, because we had one. Each gets 200, but we had one, so there should be a total of 7 in the system. I put 1 in at the other end and 6 in here. These 6 have just taken off to go and get materials. The other thing I need to do is, I believe, I need to set down here a local filter, and the filter needs to be set to this. And once that filter set to that, I think I have to set that in order for them to come out. So I did a bit of testing, and yeah, I believe we have to set that filter there by not clicking on the orange tower bit, but clicking on the actual filter bit. And section 1 is now which looked like. Can I clear it? Yeah, so section 1 looked like this, and I want it to go, I can't remember what it looked like actually, but yeah, I want it to basically be that with the orange around it. So that's all good, and there they go. And the ship must have come in and it drops into here. So here we go with these guys. And you'll see when they come out as well, if we have a look there, emptying down, look how quickly it gets through the 200, but that's like a nice little belt's worth. And we're going to go create some more of the drones, but we'll get 1,400 pieces. Which is, you know, I guess 14 stacks. So 14 lines, 14 stacks, every kind of group of sorties. Every time the seven vessels make the trip, and then that'll get the yellow flowing. So that'll be continuous and that'll be nice. But our idea, yeah, and so basically, well, look, we've achieved what we wanted to achieve. But now I think the best thing we can go and do is just start looking at some of these other practices. I want to come out here and have a look at this. Yeah, I just want to take you through this. Now, we went through this in the last episode, but I want to start. I've set this out like this so that we can, when we need to, we can expand it, because at some point, you know, I just needed to get some of these made, some of the graphene made, and some of the, I can't remember what this is. It is titanium, what is it? Titanium alloy. I'm going to grab all of that and just let that go. But basically, we need the components to make that, and I want to do that all over here. The components for titanium alloy are titanium ingots, which is interesting because we're already pressed to get them off the other planet, but I'm going to be creating a massive amount of ships so that we can put heaps of ships just bringing titanium in and getting this done. And sulfuric acid, we've got this set up there. I'm just going to expand it very shortly. And then steel. And so we've got steel already, but I'm going to start shipping it across or remaking it over here. I think I will ship the steel across. I like the idea of keeping my downstream factories away from my upstream factories. I don't know, I just think that's good for early game. And I consider us to be in early game, even though the research tree is really kicking off. It is kicking off. Excuse the croaky voice again today. I really don't know what's going on with the croaky voice. Okay, so if I go here and see, I've got, chemical plants, another 6. So let's get ourselves, because we've got plenty of these resources, let's get a fair bit of this happening. Now, why is that not going in? Ah, that's full. Okay, so sulfuric acid. Let's get a bit more of a storage happening with the sulfuric acid. And I'm just going to see, can I create a few more of these? I can create a few more of those. So let's just get those crafting, because we always want crafting going on. And let me think about this. Is this enough? I think what we'll do right away is we'll grab this and we'll put this down a little bit. Just give ourselves absolutely heaps of room. Yeah, let's put it in line with it. So there. Let's put it here. And then let's put this guy in line with this guy. So let's put this one there. Not there. I'll put the fast inserters on here. If I've got fast inserters, surely I don't need 2, but that'll be fine. And I'm just going to do 1 inserter straight. Hang on. So what's your process here? So you go into there. That was... So this guy's just going straight onto conveyor belt, isn't he? Yes, he is. He is. Yep. So let's do that, straight onto conveyor belt. And this guy was just going straight onto conveyor belt as well. And I believe this here was the other ingredient that we need for this next process to make graphene. This next process here, making graphene, needs energetic graphite. Now, I think what we might have to do here is create a separate energetic graphite, just another setup, and bring it straight in itself. So that way we're not reliant on the original area. The original area is supplying us with stone. Well, no, it's not, because we're getting stone from here. Water, which we've got plenty of and I'm fine with, but it definitely is relying on the refined oil, and that's going to be a problem when we really scale up. Why are these not going in? Oh, they haven't got any power. Lovely. Should we power these guys up? Let's put the power there and there and just wait for them to rock and roll. So that'll be pretty good. Yeah, and so that's these guys doing their thing. Now, I don't know if I want to overdo this just yet, because we've got plenty of that happening. So let's get this all ready and automated, I guess, is probably our best thing. And really, the amount of refined oil is going to be the issue. Oh, I actually just want to do one more thing. Now, I believe our thermal power plants, which we actually set up in the last episode, an oversupply of these. And here we go. Yep. So we said, sorry, we said down in the, here we go. Speaking of, we need to just top up. I'm putting in the mecha chamber as well, the mecha panel. I'm putting in there these hydrogen fuel cells, and funny enough, that's what we want to talk about now, because hydrogen seems to be a better one to burn than energetic graphite, because I'm using the energetic graphite a lot more. So I want to stop, I basically want the stockpile to continue, but I want to stop this process of shipping it out. So let's get rid of these guys. Yep. And let's do something different. Why don't we get these guys to go in? So I'm going to put a little break in the line here. They're coming into here as the next one. So let's do this. And let's wait for all of these machines to run through that. I might just put a stop in. Yeah, I might put a stop in there. Right, so what we've got is some hydrogen going into this, then into this, and really stockpiling, because look at the size of this. In fact, I think it's not accepting many more because of, no, it's still taking some, but all 8 chambers are getting there, and in fact, the last one at the very top of this one here is just filling up. It's going to take a few more now, hitting the shift key, not the control key, otherwise it will take all of it. And let's get this guy a little bit of power as well. So now I think, I have a bit of a theory here. It may not be correct, but I think if the stations are already accepting one type of fuel, you don't want to put a second type of fuel in them. I think that is the case. So what I want to do, I'm not overly sure. So what I want to do is now say this half. So let's go fix this up. This half can just stay being supplied with energetic graphene, and the other half, actually no, what we could do is we could send this energetic graphene over to the process that we just needed and supply this whole thing on hydrogen. Well, I kind of don't know if I don't know if I'm supplying enough hydrogen, but we are probably going to scale this up at some point. Put a second one of these systems in there. Yeah, okay, I think that's good. Let's do that. So what we'll do is we'll put a splitter in here, and we'll send half of it in one direction and half in the other. So let me just put this gone. Right, we'll put a splitter in here, and let's get rid of these guys completely. Yeah, and just say, right, just supply there, please. In fact, I want you to keep continuing to supply up while I get myself together. So let's not lose any time at all. Let's put ourselves in. Actually, you know what we could do? We could do this like this. Yeah, let's do it like that. Actually, there was no need to do that. Okay, let me do this. Oh. Okay, absolutely no need to do what I just did, but we will take level 3 inserters here, and we'll just do 2 of. And then we'll just do them coming out again here. And this will just give us a nice little supply here. And in fact, before we power that up, let's go and grab 3 and then 4. And I think, can I stack a 5th now? No, I thought I unlocked something that allowed me to stack taller, but I mustn't have. Okay, so that'll keep stacking the energetic graphite right into there, and that'll be lovely. I believe now, oh, our power supply is not good. Okay, good. Right, so what we want to do is let's supply these 2 lines just as they are. And let's see, do I want half to go there and half to go there? Don't I? So I just want to, in fact, I understand as well. Let me get this supply going actually, because we're going to lose power to everything. And it's probably a bit risky doing that. Well, I really dropped what I was doing over there and just raced over here. But this was another little idea that I thought might be good, and I think it's probably good that we get this set up. And so let's do a full split so it does 1 for 1. But what I want to do, yes, sorry, I just want to do one thing. I want to stop the lines. Yep, stop the 2 lines. Okay, I want to set up this here. Slightly different. So we've got these doing triple kind of feeding in, and then we've got these guys doing that. So what I want to do is say these guys are going that way, so anyone feeding that way. So I just want to get rid of the greens that are feeding from the right of the screen. Yep, I want to get rid of those. And you can be on that one, that's fine. So we've got, what have we got here? We've got 5, 10, 15, 20. So we want 10 feeding off this left-hand side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And if we're doing that, 1, 2, yep. Okay, so get rid, 3, 4. Whoop, we had decided to use blue ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, good. So what we should be doing here, if that's the case, is taking off the green there, taking out the green here, and just having feeding from the left to the right. Same with you, you, and you. Yep, so these guys are all dependent on the left-hand side. And now what we'll have is these guys here So you are feeding from there to there. You guys are double feeding. You guys are feeding from here to here, double feeding, and then these guys are just doing on the right hand side. We can now repipe this up and get the hydrogen flowing, and let's see how the power goes. Right, let's see. So these guys are starting to get fuel, and we should start to get power for the whole system, and this will start stockpiling, which will be good. It's a one-on-one split. It's going to drain that system pretty quickly. The 8 stacks, it's going to drain that up, but that's all right. We will produce more of this array over here to take care of that. Okay, I just want to go over and craft up some more ships actually. So let's go and look at those yellow. The yellow here going means these ships are going to the other planet and grabbing what we need. And that is amazing. All of them are flowing as well, all 12 from what I can see. Might be 9 even. No, I think it's 12. 4 high and 3 across. It is. Okay, so let's go ahead and just grab some general stock as we're here. Let's go and grab a bit of general stock. I might just drop myself off here. Yep. I was actually thinking as well, this is the central mall, but I want to put these boxes right next to each other. Like literally in a row. So I'm going to fix this up in between episodes and just change it about a bit. But yeah, we're going to set up a bit more of a mall system here. I'm going to put some foundation down, and then we'll have a whole lot of other stuff that we can add to it and be brought in. And I want a big row of just everything that I need rather than trying to get it like this. So I think I'll do that in between episodes and just show you. Okay, let's have a look here. Oops, stop doing that. Yep. Okay, let's see. So if we tidy this guy up, put him up top here. Just grab this mecha stuff and get him out, because that's nice. Now I need the green high purity silicon. I need them for creating the ships shortly. But I do need to just get general stock. So let me grab some of this. Let me grab 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Steel, I will grab 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and I will grab some belts, level 1. I want to start making a level 2 belt situation as well, so we're going to move this back downstream and turn these guys into level 2 belts. Now power is interesting. Look at this. Power is a real problem actually. Do I need to check on the power situation or what's happening? No, I think it's just supplying all the other machines, and that way, yeah, it's going between the whole system browning out and switching back online. So I think this is just really going to drain this down and allow that. But you can see there the hydrogen backlogs to here anyway, so it is feeding into the system. Brilliant. Look at them firing. That is lovely. Okay, we'll go check on our titanium situation shortly. Just checking out to see what else we need. Stone I've got. Steel I've got some, but I need more. Do I? Oop, do a tidy up. So steel I've got. Stone I've got some. Magnets. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We've got everything. Right. Even the energetic graphene, I want that set up so I can go and grab that when I need to as well, just in case I need to go and grab that in the future. But look at this. Wow, look at this. I mean, I don't know if our ships just came back now, but let's see. It's got heaps in storage. We must have had a delivery of all the ships. But that means everything's going to be firing off beautifully. So if we can get the power situation right, then we'll be good. Generation capacity sitting at 47 and we want 97. So I'm going to talk to you about, in a couple of episodes, the next thing we'll do with power, because I think power is going to have to be upgraded. We just went and put hydrogen on there, and that's good. But I'm going to be creating solar at the poles. I'm going to put solar at the poles, and then we're going to look at doing some wind farms around the equator, just the wind around the equator. So we'll start moving all the wind off and putting it all around there. Lots of little things that I can just be doing in between episodes and give you little updates. Right, let's go and see what we need to make a few more of these ships so we can keep the titanium flowing. I think because as we do the research, we're going to need the yellow science anyway. So let's go in here and see about these ships. Now the ships are called, where are they? They're actually in components, and they're vessels, logistics vessels. And it says I can make another 4. So let's make all 4. Right, and then we'll see what I need to make more. Am I short of? So what did I just clear out then? So I believe I cleared these guys out. And what else? Magnets have gone down a bit. Something was here that's gone. But yeah, so I think my limit might be that. Let me just see. This guy's is just those. I don't think it's a huge issue there. Power really needs to step its game up. So we'll look at that. But we've created another 4 ships, and once those ships are being made, we'll deploy them immediately. So that'll be brilliant. The Dyson Sphere components, the solar sails, we're going to start looking at as well. These guns that shoot out, where are they? The guns, yeah, look at these guys, the EM rail ejectors. We're going to start making these components for those guys. We need a processor factory put together, and I believe for a processor factory we are going to need, because we've got these circuits, but we're going to need microcrystalline components, and for those I think we need, we've got these 2 products, so that's going to be lovely. So we'll start setting up a system for processors. I think that's going to be another adventure. We've got lots of things we need to do. Yeah, so I don't think it's chasing the next science level. It's going to be securing power for the planet. And getting a few things put together. In the meantime, let's see what else we can put into here. So you need a bit more sulfuric acid. I need to go get some. Let's give you as much of that as you want. Much that, and let's give you, I'm going to give you half of that. And the other guy, all of it. And then as much steel. But you need sulfuric acid, and I need to go and pick up titanium as well. So let me go pick up some titanium and some sulfuric acid, and we'll just get that collected. Ooh, I believe we're in between shipments. Nope, we can get some. Lovely. So we'll just get 1, 2, 3, 4. That is nice. Seeing all that titanium there. And look at it coming out. It's being smelted. Yeah, that is brilliant. The yellow science is firing, and this number is just going down beautifully, which is lovely. Oh, yeah, I'm going to go look at power situation shortly. Oh, and the next supplies come in as well, which is just brilliant. And is the next supply is a large supply? I think. Well, I was thinking, do I stack this up, or is this going to be? I think this guy can hold 10,000. Says maximum, so we'll just see about this, but maybe the ships might have some issues. Let's do this. Let's just put another, sorry, that's the wrong one. Oh yeah, that's extra water though, isn't it? Yeah, but that water I don't need actually. That was water I was manually collecting, and I don't need to do that. I'll leave it there just in case I want to manually go and grab some water, which I don't think I do. So, but we wanted to put the storage here. It just gives it an extra bit. When this gets full, we go up into the top one, and we can absolutely put heaps in there. So that is lovely. I will actually go ahead and grab myself a bit more science in a sec as well, and we're going to have to see about the power situation. Okay, we're getting that, and let's get the sulfuric acid. Ooh, here we go. Sulfuric acid is aplenty. Yeah, we're in the 2nd stack, which is nice. Let me take it out of the 2nd stack. Everything I can actually. Let's do that, and let's go and give our friends what they need. So I'm manually giving these guys what they want. I hit everything else except for the correct thing to drop out. I want to hit spacebar. There must be another game where we hit spacebar to stop flying. I don't know why. That's how that happens. Vein utilization level 2, brilliant. So 6% more, I believe, or something. Who knows? Next one we're doing is, I don't know, but it's 800 of red and 800 of yellow, no blues. Okay, now here, let's just go ahead and give you all of that, and all of that, and then go on to this one. I'm hitting the shift button, and I'm going all of this, all the steel, whoa, not all the steel then, and all the sulfuric acid. Oh yeah, sorry, I should have hit the control key. So I'm just going to take half that out and come across to this one and put it into there. So I've tried to split that as much as I can. And can I give you more? Yes, I can. Okay, they can take up to 160 sulfuric acid, so I must remember that for next time. In the meantime, let's go and just fill this guy up and do a tidy up of that. And we're looking pretty good. How are the ships? The ships are still creating. Have we created any of the ships? We've created 2 more, so we can go drop those in. And power is still an issue. Let me see about power there. Okay, 45. Oh god, okay, we need to be around the 100, I believe. Yeah, everything's firing. So the yellow science is trying to fire at full capacity, and that is going to be a huge problem. So it might be drop everything and start looking at science. These guys need level 2 belts. That's as simple as that. You need level 2 belts. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, let's do this. In fact, we can do it, I believe. Can I? You can't put level 2 belts over the top. Let me just create a few of these. What do I need to do this? It must be those. Okay. Got 60. Yeah, while I'm here, let me just grab these. Yep. And is that the best spot? Can I put a belt closer? Let me try this. If I can, that'll be really, really good. I think I can, but I don't know if I can put... Yeah, I can. So let's decommission this. These are Mark II belts. They are Mark II belts. Of course they are. Look at them. Right. Okay, if they're like that anyway, what we might just do, because he's a bit closer now, is let's just do this to there. And then let's do this to here. Oop. Right, okay, let's just do that. That's a bit of a kink to the system. We might put another load over here of storage at some point. Okay, so you're doing your thing. Why does it slow down there? Ah, look at that. That's why. Okay, we must be careful of that. Must have not had enough when I was doing that. In the meantime, what we should do is just create a few more of these. I think it's creating the ships anyway. That's good. These guys are all good. Where's the slowdown? Any slowdown here? And we definitely slow down as we get to this. I'm just going to go here with the belts. And just put as many of these belts in as I can. This might be a good thing to do off camera. And it might be a good thing to just be careful of, because I've got to be very careful of the... Well, I've got a level 2 belt anyway going in, so it probably should just go into level 1 belts anyway after that. So... because they really need to slow down anyway. I think that was the idea of it. There should be a full line here, so let's put as much as we can out onto that. We definitely need a full line going on. So let's do this. I'm going to do this, and just extend, and just say, right, let's get you Mark III inserters, and really max out this guy. Right, there we go, full line. I think only 2 of those required, but that is a full line of it, and that'll just absolutely give our system everything we need. Okay, so when it gets that, we should be good. I've seen the electricity is not browning out at the moment. Let's see about this. It says here we're coding 57, requesting 90, which is not good. Generation is sitting around the blue 70%. Satisfaction. Consumption is the yellow though, so here, so the circle should be going all the way around. That's not too bad. We just need to make sure. I think this is a solid amount just to stop us from doing any getting to that situation. The next thing we'll do is let's just have a bit of a scope. Let's just scope out making because I want to put in I want to move the wind farm and greatly increase it, and also put the 2 solar arrays at the poles. And I can't tell how I can tell where the poles are. I think if I need to go into construction, don't know how to go into the construction menu, but what I'm actually doing is going here, and just when these get to 0, 0, I'm at the where the equator meets the prime meridian. I had to write that down. But we'll go have a look. We will go have a look at that at some point as well. Oh, that's right. Gosh, I'm really flip-flopping everywhere here. Okay, so we want to make accumulators, but we also want to make these guys, solar panels. And I can make these solar panels now. So we're going to need copper ingots, the smelting system, which we've got heaps of, and we'll just send it from there, because I like just that station. I can up that station if I need to, and we'll just have it all being created there. I like that, and then we'll bring it into here, and I like that it's a bit of a distance. We'll use a lovely level 2 or level 3 belt to bring it in, and of course we definitely need circuit boards. Are we producing circuit boards? I think that was one of the things that I really thought I need to. Am I just doing it as a byproduct? What's happening with the circuit board situation, people? Why we're not creating any... circuit boards would be a little bit more upstream. Yeah, circuit boards are here. Okay, so we've got this layout here, and it's interesting, but I think what we can do is just, this creates blue science nicely, but I think what I need to do is get myself a new circuit board system as well. So we'll find a little spot on the map and we'll get some circuit boards literally created up, because they're going to be something that I think I really need, just to send off to the other factories. So we'll do that. We'll do it around home base, and we'll ship that off to our factory that makes solar arrays. And my solar array factory is going to be somewhere around here, creating solar panels. In the meantime, let me craft up what I can. So do 4 at a time and just do everything. Yep. So we need these guys, and then we need them. And then, yeah, so circuit boards, those and those. Nothing too strenuous. And to make circuit boards, of course, let's just check out the 2 raw products for circuits. Let's just have a quick look here. So these guys need those and those. Right, okay, good. So that is an easy situation. We need all, basically we need iron, copper, and we are there. Oh, and iron, copper, and, what's the name of this stuff? Silicon. Okay, so iron and copper and silicon, and we can create those. So that'll be next episode. I will set that up next episode. The last thing I want to do before the episode here ends, this episode is quite long, but I might see if I can just cut out some of the rubbish. But let's do one thing here, and just, you know exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm going to decommission this shortly as well. And I'm going to put in all of the rest of the ships. So I've got 4 more. And I'm going to put them all into there. And that gets me, so I've got 10 ships. These ships should be flying out. They would have just taken off. There they go. Can you see them going in the top there? Yes, yes, yes. Oh, brilliant. There they go. Lovely. So they were landing. They're now literally taken off and going off to the other planet, and you can see them going there. Looks like they're all heading in different directions though, which is interesting, but they must form a line, creating a bit of like airlines, planes coming into an airport, forming into a big sort of roundabout in the sky, and keeping a gap between them but following the same path. And I think that's what they were doing. From map and star map, in fact if we go to star map I might be able to see those guys fly out. Yes, there they are. Look at them. Wow, this is really cool. One of our ships coming back. Some more going back over there. Yep, and I think they're actually, the other group are coming towards us. So we've got the group that I just made, the 4, and then the other guys. So they're all going back there, and there's going to be a huge load of stuff coming back. So that's going to be fantastic. This has been a super productive episode because we've automated this, which is amazing. We're getting the science happening. It's brilliant. Power is our next frontier. We've started to talk about the next factories. We've laid some foundations for it, and we're literally going to be laying foundations, actual foundations soon. And that's what we need to do. We need to set up a foundation factory as well. So we'll get that going as well. So it's getting complex. I'll try not to jump around too much. I might start setting myself a list of things that I think we need, and then we'll just tick off a few things in episodes as opposed to jumping around as much. But we needed to go fight some fires. I hope you've enjoyed that. Please leave your comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the very next episode of the Dyson Sphere Program. Cheers.